Okay, David, I think we can slowly begin while the others join and can just kick everything off. Can everybody hear me? I hope that yes. If can someone just confirm and type maybe number 1 into the chat? That would be great. I can see Mark, Malik. Hello, guys. Thank you for joining. Perfect. Thank you very much for the confirmation. So welcome everyone. We're happy that you've joined us. This is another webinar from our series, which we've already done before. If you are absolutely interested to view what we've done before, then feel free to reach out by the end of the webinar, either to me or to one of my colleagues, and we will definitely be happy to share the other recordings or maybe just some ideas into what we have done in the past. David, if I can, may I ask you to put on the next slide, please? So today I'm joined by David, who's the CTO of CTO. Myself, I take care of business. I think that's it, that we don't really need to go much into detail with regards to that. If you can please move on to the agenda. So today's topic, obviously AI agents. That's the reason why I've invited David, because he's one of the top experts that we have over at Clivio, who has experience with building it, who's really enthusiastic about the topic as well. So which I think you will appreciate and see, and as we move forward. So there's some basic pillars that we want to cover. Obviously, not everyone knows. I mean, everyone heard about the buzzword. That's probably why some of you are here and trying to learn more about the stuff. So for those people who don't really know the basics, we will cover them, that's for sure. And then obviously David will try and give you a little bit more than just the basics other than that, because otherwise you would just be able to go into ChatGPT, you'll get that answer regardless. So we'll cover what they are, leading use cases, popular frameworks, and obviously we'll address some of the challenges. On the end of the session, we'll always have a Q&A where you'll be able to ask whatever you may need. So just one last thing as an introduction, I suppose, David, if you can just move on, please. Who the hell we are? We're a company that's basically a software development and venture builders. We've built many projects over the years. I will spare you guys the sales pitch, to be honest, for now. But let's just say that in its essence, we are mostly DeFi and gaming oriented, but really with a heavy focus on DeFi. We're always looking for new projects which are interesting, where we can go hand in hand with the founders and build something great together. Again, I will spare you guys, everyone, the sales pitch. If you guys want to learn more about us, there will be an opportunity to get in contact either with me or with my colleague at the end of the webinar, and we can discuss whatever needs you might have. So David, I guess this is our time to really move on. Let's go to the next slide. And I guess my absolutely first question to you is then, what are really the AI agents? I mean, how do they differ from traditional bots or anything automated, anything like an automated script in crypto? And I guess what are the main components of an AI agent in blockchain environment, of course?
Okay, so hello guys. So let's start with a brief introduction into what are AI agents. First of all, I would say what is the difference between AI and AI agents, because I think a lot of apps are saying that they are AI agents, but they basically integrating the LLM, and that's not enough to become AI agent. So let's imagine some example. Let's say that we are building some application where we trying to download, for example, some messages from Discord, and each message includes, for example, contract address and some sentiment about this token. For example, if we should buy or sell. And let's say we want an app that we will download these messages and we will decide if we want to buy or sell. So in this example, basically we integrate some LLM. We create some prompt, and then we ask LLM if the sentiment is good or if the sentiment is bad. And in this case, basically, this is not AI agent. This is just like we integrating some LLM, some model, right? So how to make this application, AI agent? It would be like query from the human would be, hey, I want to buy token with the best sentiment, for example. And this would be all. And basically AI agent would decide itself how to do it. So he would like think what I can do. So I can maybe get the messages from Discord or Twitter, or maybe I can monitor tokens on the pump fund, etc. And he would itself or himself decide how to do it, how to find the best token for me to buy. So that's the main difference. They are autonomous. Like the main difference is that AI agents, humans set goals, but an AI agent independently like chooses the best action it needs to perform to achieve those goals. So this is the main difference. So I wanted to mention it. And of course, how it's written on this slide, AI agents are software programs that interact with their environment, gather data, and independently perform tasks. Like independently is the most important thing. Just a human just set goals, that's it. So this is the main difference. Then we have some use cases here, but we will talk about it in like more detail in a bit. But you can imagine there is some task automation, like you can create content, some data analysis, social media, etc. You can think about AI agent like digital citizen. I really like this term. Some digital citizen that operates 24/7. He is integrated into he has many tools integrated. That's another thing we will talk about in a bit, that you have to give the AI agent his tools. If you don't give him tools for TikTok, for example, then he's not able to operate it on the TikTok. But we will talk about it in more detail in next slides. And another interesting thing is agent swarms, as basically teams of specialized AI agents. And as I mentioned the example before, like for looking for the best token with the best sentiment, that's just an example, but let's say we want to find token with the best sentiment. Usually it's not done like you have one AI agent that does all the work. It's usually like you have one AI agent that is boss, then you have one specialized AI agent for pump fund, then one AI agent specialized for Twitter, for monitoring data on the blockchain, etc. You have many AI agents, like huge teams of specialized AI agents. And then you just send the query to the one AI agent, let's call him boss, and he will decide like this task, I can assign it to another AI agent. So we assign it to another AI agent, and then he also like get the result back, and he can decide if it makes sense, or he can send it back to the rework it, etc. But yeah, we will talk about these specialized AI swarms or teams in the next slides in bigger detail. But this is just for beginning to understand what is really the difference between AI agents and AI. So I think this is it for this slide. I don't know if Oles, do you have any?
No, not at this point. I think at this no. I think we can maybe move on to the actual components of and how they actually
basically
work.
I basically like described this. So like the biggest difference against like on this slide we have like crypto AI agents combine natural language processing. Like this is really a game changer, of course, because before if we use bots are not able to do that. Like natural language processing is that the AI, the LLM is able to to understand what you write to it. Like that's the Simply put, like it tokenize the text, and they can understand what you want, what the sentiment of the message is, etc. And of course, it works with some APIs. Like AI agent has to be integrated into the tools, into the blockchain, into the Discord, Telegram, Twitter, whatever. This AI agent needs to have tools to make his work. LLM, machine learning, of course, to analyze markets, assist users. Yeah, I think I covered this slide also on the slide before. So let's go to another slide. And of course, key components. You can imagine there are more modules. We can call it learning module. That's for analyzing blockchain data, some market trends. Decision engine. You can imagine it like that AI agent that is boss. You can also it depends on the architecture. Actually, you can have, for example, more bosses that can decide what results are the best, and usually these like the decision bosses use the best model, for example, like because some models are more pricey than other models. So usually you have models that are not so pricey. They're doing some more simple jobs, and then with the more expensive models, you have these decision AI agents, and they are included in the decision engine. Yeah, I think action model is obvious. This is something for executing the stuff you want from the bot. Communication interface, I think this is obvious. Of course, this is some modules, but it doesn't necessarily mean that each AI agent, each AI project needs to have all of these components. But usually, if it's a bigger project, it usually should include all these components, definitely.
Okay, so maybe we'll get to that when we talk about the examples. I'm actually also kind of curious about, because we haven't done really this research before. So guys, those who are watching, if you would be kind enough and maybe just let us know what kind of audience are we actually talking right now. So are you developers who want to develop their own AI agents, and that's why you came and you kind of hope to learn how to do that? Or are you more of a private user who wants to just use it for himself, or you want to build it for business purposes? So that would be great. Maybe as we move over and discuss the examples that we have right now on the market. Because for me personally, and I don't know, obviously you, David, are a technical person, but for me, the best kind of explanation is when I see the user journey, so to say, when I see the experience that you can get right now on the market. So perhaps this is like the next portion of the webinar where we go and actually, I know that you have chosen obviously a couple of examples which are prime examples, let's say, right now in the market. So if you can kind of go through that maybe, and I think it will give us a little bit more information.
Sure.
Even for people like me, we're basically not technical, but obviously we want to
sure, I understand.
Take the fruits from it.
We started with some introduction, then maybe it was too technical, but let's start with something what basically started the boom of AI agents in crypto, and that's definitely Terminal of Truth or Truth Terminal. I believe you heard about it. It was developed as a experiment. Right now, it has around 250,000 followers, and it's known for promoting the God's gospel. For those who don't know what is it, it's a religion about God. It was created. This religion was created in Israel experiment by the same developer. He created infinity backrooms, and it was tool where two LLMs have been talking each other. So it was pretty bizarre. It was Claude 3 Opus models, these two models, just for the record. And he then tried to create a truth terminal, and he trained this AI agent on the conversation of those two LLMs that have been talking in infinity backrooms. And it started promoting the religion, and someone created the meme coin goat, and the goat has currently something about 100 million market cap, and it's pretty successful meme coin. And I think it. And another interesting story is that the AI agent asked for some investment, and he got it. He got it from Mark Anderson, like you can see on the screen from the Twitter on the right side of the screen on the slide. And I think like this example showed one big thing, that AI agent can work really good like influencers or KOLs, and they have pretty big impact. Like this was the first thing, and you can see on the Twitter that people are interested in it. They following the AI agent. They interact. They are interacting with the AI agent on the Twitter. And this is like the first use case we will talk about it. And this is like KOLs, or maybe we can talk about community managers. And the Truth Terminal was the first one and created this AI agent boom. When we check another slide, this is about KOLs. But I think you can think about it also like the community managers. Like you can think that each project needs Twitter, needs Telegram, needs socials. And of course, if you would have AI agent that would take care of it, he works 24/7, he works all the time, and he can analyze trends on the trends, crypto trends or any trends, and he of course knows perfectly your product, and he can answer all the questions in the comments. Let's see some examples. This is not necessarily like community managers. These AI agents are KOLs, but I think like you can imagine that you can create your own KOL, but also it can be handy to create your own community managers, for example. So let's see the first AIXBT. AIXBT is I think the most popular, the most famous KOL. We can call it like KOL. It's a purple frog avatar analyzing crypto trends, and it has its own token, and it has 150 million market cap. I think we can check his Twitter. Let me share it. Okay. So to give you an idea how he works. So you should see. Just was please confirm to me that you can see the Twitter.
Yep.
Cool. So you can see he's pretty active. Yeah. So we can see some tweet from 9 minutes ago, then 27 minutes ago. There is some quiz 2 hours ago, and you can see a lot of tweets. So very active. He works 24/7. He's analyzing crypto trends, crypto data, and he's writing about it. Yeah. And you can see when I open one of those tweets, you can see there is a lot of interaction, a lot of people are asking some questions, and he's answering them. Of course, he's not answering all of them, but he always like he see all the comments, and he like chooses the comments that are worth to answer. But in my opinion, I can see here like big opportunity, for example, for some moderators or community managers. Like if I have some project and I have X, I have Telegram, I have Discord, etc. Anything, I can have like team of the AI agents that can take care of my users, because they will know perfectly my product. They work 24/7. They can interact with all of the users. He can answer all the questions, and also it depends on my product. But he can do some analyzing stuff, and he can write some very interesting stuff. So either it can be like you can create your own KOLs, and then you can try to offer them to some people, or you can create your own managers or moderators on your socials. So I think this one really interesting use case, and we can see, for example, on AI XBT that it really works, and people are interested in it. Like they're following AI XBT. Let's check how many followers it has. Yeah, it has about 500,000 followers, so that's pretty good. Yeah. So I think this is first really pretty interesting use case. And when we go back to this to the presentation, another who deserve the mention is Luna. Luna is AI idol. For the record, it has 1 million TikTok followers. That's really good. That's a lot. Who is interested in the music? She should be a woman, so I'm gonna say she. She has EP on the Spotify. Another interesting thing, you can find her on the Spotify and you can really play her music. She has 24/7 streaming. And what is interesting about Luna is that she was the first AI agent that was hired. Maybe you know Story Protocol. So Story Protocol hired the Luna to take over their Twitter, and she tweeted on their Twitter, and she gets paid for it. So I think like this truth of terminal AIXBT Luna showed like one big trend that AI agents are really good in community management or KOLs or like influencers, you can call it. So yeah. So this is
I think we have a question about what's a KOL. So KOL, those are like key opinion leaders. So you can come close to perhaps terminology of influencers, etc. So I hope that clears it out.
You can imagine it like influencer basically, but in crypto we call them like key opinion leaders, KOL. Yeah. And I really have to say, like, this is one of the biggest use cases right now. Like, there is a lot of KOLs, but content creators, but I can definitely imagine, like, if you have project, you need Twitter, you need socials, you can have like an army of your AI agents that can, take care of it and be really active, because that's very important in my opinion. And if you have some project, you need really active community managers or moderators that are active with the users and they are communicating with them.
So David, in your opinion, then, like, because obviously you've prepared for us several examples. So you think like the social driven agents are the ones that are the most popular, and do you think that this trend will continue, or do you see the shift to go somewhere else, perhaps in the market?
I think like there is, definitely this trend is one of the biggest. Like, I think the biggest trends are influencers, then data gathering, we will talk about it, and also, data gathering. Yeah, right now it's the biggest trend. I think in the future, I don't think it will change. Also, I don't think that everyone or each KOL will be AI agent. Then I think it would be like boring for the people. But I can like imagine that if you have project and you need really active and cool, because people like it, cool managers for your project on the AI of your socials, I would think about it, that I would create my own AI agents that will take care of Twitter. And you can based on your project, you can think of what they can do. Like they don't have to write only about your project. They can write, if you have trading app, they can write about what to buy. And when it's AI driven, people like it. And if you check the tweets from the AIXBT, the tweets are pretty good. Like they are often relevant. So it's not like that the AI agent writes some nonsense or anything. Like it's really on the point. So I think like the trend will go on, but I think there will be more trends, like more trends in the future. But I don't think this trend will like be over soon. Okay, so let's go to another slide. I want to mention here also utility agents. There are not a lot of utility agents now. So I picked one that I like, and it's Hack Terminal. And I think it's obvious. It's looking for some, vulnerabilities in the smart contracts for the issues. And for those who doesn't know, a lot of projects create bounties, some bounty list or bounties. And if you find some issue in their application, they pay you. They pay you for it, right? So this Hack Terminal, this is the AI agent that is scanning all the projects, and he's looking for some issues in the code. You can see on the screenshot that he's already secured these 4 bounties. He found some. It's not only about smart contracts; it's also about front-end code. So you can see he already found like 4 front-end issues, and he gets some money for it. So that's another interesting use case I want to mention here. And so far, I don't think there is a big competition here. Like in the influencers case or KOLs, there is a lot of KOLs already. But here, like for utility agents, there is no big competition. I think like the Hack Terminal is the most interesting right now. And there is a really big space to be creative and create your own agents. So this is for utility agents, and let's go to check some frameworks or some applications that are, I think, pretty popular. Griffain is the framework. I'll do a little demo, and basically you have integrated wallet. You can launch tokens, buy, sell, analyze tokens, do deep search. You can also buy coffee by the crypto, or at least they show it in the demo. I didn't buy coffee yet there, but it should be possible. You can create your own token, and you can create some repetitive tasks. Let's check it out. I think when we show it, it's going to be better than just talk about it on the slide. The Griffain, you can imagine it's pretty similar to ChatGPT. Of course, you know it, but the difference is that you got many AI agents here, like for what you need, some DeFi, meme coins. You can see some deep research. There is AI agent for launch a meme coin on Pamfan, Dora is for Google, it's Google for tokens, etc. There is a lot of AI agents. And when you write something here, it's basically find the best AI agent for you, and you can then talk with it and try buy something. Like I can click on some tokens, so maybe I'm interested in dog with hat. And here I can communicate with the AI agent. So I can ask him for overview. So just give you an idea how Griffain works. Like I think the Griffain shows one use case that if you want to buy tokens or you want to find some information about tokens, you have to go to the DEX screener, or you're using some trading bot like a Maestro, Banana Gun bot, etc. And you have to click it, and you have to understand it. Like I think you need to understand it a little bit more. You cannot be like that you've never heard about crypto. And I think like Griffain shows that you can communicate with it like with the friend. Yeah, I want to show some overview of this token. I'm interested in this token. He write it here, some information. I can write, I want to buy it. And let's see what it's going to write. He's writing that I should write how many I want to buy. Sorry. So let's say I'm going to buy for small amount. Yeah, so the use case is that I'm communicating with it like with a friend. Yeah, like I have some assistant, so I don't need to go to the DEX and buy it and find the token there. I don't have to connect the wallet. I don't need to go to the DEX screener, for example, and find some information about it. I communicate with the AI agent like with a friend, and I asking like I want some information. I want to buy it. He asked me, okay, I'm going to buy it, but how much you want to buy it? I answer, and then I bought the token. Yeah, and then I've got here some overview of the tokens I bought. Yeah, Yeah, and then I can sell it. Like I can sell Live. So let's try to sell it, but it should of course work. It should ask me actually how many tokens I want to sell, because I didn't mention it. Okay, I have insufficient funds. Okay, so if I would have enough, it would work, of course. But so that's the main use case of the Griffain. So you communicate like with the friend about crypto, and it helps you to buy, sell, show you some information, etc., etc. Another thing, what Griffain has, another feature, is you can create your own task, some repetitive task. So you can write your name, some prompt you want to do, and then interval, like in the minutes. Like, for example, I have AI agent that analyze some stuff, whatever, maybe analyzing some market data. So I want to send every 10 minutes prompt, hey, and analyze this data, and if they are looking good, let's buy the token, whatever. Like, sky's the limit. You can just think of what you need and you can play with it. And then this task is this prompt is executed every 10 minutes in this example. So that's another feature of the Griffain. And then you can create also your own AI agent here, your own AI agent. And yeah, you don't need to have to be developer, right? You got like huge library, and you can you have some functionalities here, and you just click what you want, and then you can create your own agent. But of course, you are limited, right? You are limited by the functionality that is here, and you are limited that it's only on the Griffain. So if you want to something more custom, or you need something like, something custom to your product, something custom for your needs, then definitely you always will need some developer who will help you with this. But for some basic stuff, this could be enough. So this is another feature of the Griffain. So I just want to give you an idea how Griffain works. What is Griffain? I think it's another use case, like that you can communicate like with the friend. You got this friendly interface about crypto. You can buy it, sell it. Yeah, that's another example is launch a meme coin on Pump Fund. Let's say you don't know how to do it, so you just write, I wanna launch token. Yeah, and it tells me, or it will answer, or it will asks me for another data it needs, and if I would answer what I want, then it would create the token for me. So pretty clever friend in the crypto, and I can do whatever I need with him just by communicate with it in the chat.
Yeah, sounds amazing. And how much does it cost actually to use it? Presumably it's not free.
Yeah, I have some. I don't know actually, because I have some premium like from the friend. So I don't know.
Okay.
So I didn't have to pay it, but I think it's not free. Like, it's not free. I think it's also on the invitation actually. Mm-hmm. Like, you cannot just use it. You need invitation, and then I think you should pay something like. But it's not. Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. I can find out.
I'm not sure if it's like $1,000 or
no. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, but I was invited by my friend, and then I have some special, or I had some special tier. But I think they changed it now. Like, you got some energy, you have to buy it, and it's still in the progress. Like, it's still in the development, and they are providing new features pretty quickly. So it's an interesting project to follow, definitely. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going back to the slides because I just want to show you this use case. Let's go to another application. I bet that you heard about it, Virtuals. I think this is the most famous, or let's say there are two frameworks that are the most famous, and another one will be on another slide. So but this is one of the most famous frameworks, Virtuals. It's a blockchain platform for code AI agents. They are basically building a nation for AI agent. That's their mission. Yeah, and you can imagine it like in the future they want to have like thousands and thousands of the AI agent in their ecosystem, and they can communicate with each other and they can work together on some other goals. And right now you can go to the virtuals and you can create your own agent. You can give him the tools, like I mentioned. You always have to give the tools to the AI agent. So when you write him, I want to buy token, and he has only like TikTok tool, he's not able to do that because he needs those tools to be able to do the stuff. So you can create, and it's no code solution, for example, just for the record. So you can go to the virtuals and you can just create your AI agent. They have also, it's possible also develop your own AI agent and add it to the virtuals. It's possible, but they also have like option for no code. So you create your AI agent. There is some initial agent offering. That means that the AI agent is tokenized and people can buy these tokens. And once you reach some amount, the tokens are like migrated to the Radium. Very similar to the Pump Fund. If you know Pump Fund, this is very similar. Just in the pool, there is a virtual token and your AI agent token. It's not paired with the Solana. So, but maybe I'm too technical here. Not sure. But basically, you create your AI agent. There is initial agent offering, people buying token of the AI agent, and then they can, like, if they have token, they are in DAO and they are able to in the future decide on the future steps or development of the AI agent. Also, there is some they should be able to in the future have some revenue sharing, like revenue generating assets across applications, like they should be then shared with the token holders. So this is, and of course the AI agent has also on-chain wallets as usual. Definitely, if you are interested in the AI agents, definitely go to the virtuals and try to create your own. But I think like the AI agents that are no code are pretty basic. And if you would need something more specialized, something with more features, definitely you will need to be able to like develop it or ask someone to develop it for you. So this is for virtuals. Yeah, I think that's it about virtuals, and let's go to the Eliza. And Eliza is one of the most famous project in the AI agent crypto space. Is definitely one leading framework for AI agents. Like you can see on the picture on the right, there is some chart. I'm just gonna give you a context. Like this is star history, and if some project is open source, that means that the code is publicly available. The developers, if they are interested in the project, they give the star to the project. Yeah, simply put, it works like that. And there is some comparison with the Uniswap because, of course, I guess you know the Uniswap. Uniswap is one of the most forked project in the crypto space. There is a lot of projects that just forked Uniswap. That means that they used their code and they started working on the code or so on, etc., etc. And you can see that Eliza, in such a short time, was on the same level as Uniswap with the star, and they are right now much higher. And why is this? Why this important actually? Why I talking about it? Is like this means that there is big interest of developers. Like this is the indicator of the interest of the developers, and that's very important. Like if there is a lot of developers, there will be innovation. Like there will be a lot of innovations. So that's why it matters really a lot. So you can see and you can see that Uniswap is really one of the biggest protocols, and Eliza in so short time get ahead of them. So that's very interesting fact. As we can see on the second bullet point, the most popular repository on the GitHub, you can create your own character. It's just open source framework to develop AI agents, multi-agent architecture, multi-model support, some advanced media processing, etc., etc. Maybe we can check the. I think we can check the character itself, how it looks, but I don't know if it's too technical because we would have to go to the code. So what do you think, Les, about it?
I think at this point, we didn't really get any answers from the from people watching, and if they really want to go technical. But I assume that if they would want to, they can ask just in the Q&A section. So let's just move on. I think for our purposes, because time is pressuring us a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Maybe I will just show,
or maybe something very basic, just to really
yeah. I just want to give you an idea how does it look like the character when you're creating your own character. How does it look? And let me. Yeah, I will.
In the meantime, I can see that we have a question, or rather, oh yeah, okay. Someone is asking for the tech stuff, so we can also cover it. But I saw that someone is mentioning agents for e-commerce, which is a little bit different than what we're obviously covering today, because the agents we're covering today are mostly, dealing with. They operate in decentralized environments, so to say, so they make automated financial decisions, etc., etc. These are different than what you use in e-commerce, which usually are for like customer orders, right? What else? Product reviews, probably. So you could theoretically integrate crypto AI agent into e-commerce, but perhaps they can overlap. You can maybe verify reviews on blockchain as well, but these are really the cases which I personally haven't seen. I'm not sure if David, you have any experience with that, but it's quite a different topic, Mohammed. But if you want, absolutely reach out to us and we can discuss it as well in private if it's something that you're thinking about in more depth. But this is not the focus of this particular webinar that we're having. So, did you set it up, David?
Yeah. I just want to show how does character looks. Like, of course, if you open Eliza, I'm in the Eliza repo right now, and just give you an idea what you have to do in the code. There is some name, but I created or not created. It's just example that is in the code, like Trump example. So you write some bio about it. About Trump, about him, not it. Sorry, some his knowledge. There is some examples of his messages, like how he communicate. So if the user asks this question, how would he answer? And a lot of examples of his communication with the user. Some examples of the posts, what he posts on the Twitter or on the socials. Some topics he likes or he want to talk about, his style, how he talk, chat, again, posts, and some adjectives. So a lot of stuff. And of course, the more information you put into the character file, the better the AI agent will be. And there is another interesting use case, and we will talk about it actually on the, I think, another slide, is the Eliza has a specialized tool that you can create your own clone. So you can export your data from the Twitter and it creates, based on all your data on Twitter, this file, this character file. So you don't have to write it yourself, and it will write about you. Or you can have some, it doesn't have to be Twitter, it can be also some PDF or whatever, some data about you. You can process it with the Eliza tool, and it will create the character for you. So they have special tool for creating your own clone. And it can be also, maybe it sounds like futuristic, but I think it can work as well. Like you can imagine that you will create your own clone. I don't know, some example. Let's say you are a writer and you have some your specific style. So you can create your own clone, and then you can offer to companies your AI agents that will write with your own style, for example. Yeah, it maybe sounds crazy right now, but I believe like in the future, I pretty believe that we will have our own clones like AI agents. And Eliza is already able to do it. Like if you export your data, Eliza is able to create this file, your character file, based on your identity.
We're getting a comment, by the way, that the text is super small. If you could maybe just zoom it in a little bit, as an example.
Okay. Is it better?
I think so. At least for me, yes.
Yeah, thanks. So this is how it looks. Like you have some bio, knowledge, message examples. Yeah, it's sometimes funnier to read. And yeah, how he posts on the socials, some topics he likes. Yeah, this is example of Trump. Of course, Trump is everywhere because, yeah,
he needs
because
to be.
Why not?
Yes.
Some his style. And as I said before, what is another interesting feature, or there is a lot of interesting features in Eliza, in the Eliza framework. But one of the interesting is that you can create your own clone without a work. You just give it your files or some knowledge about you, or you can export the Twitter. It's possible. And you got the file, zip file, and then you can just proceed it, and it will process it, and it will create your own character. So this is one of the use cases. But Eliza framework is good for everything. It's not just for crypto AI agent. It's great for all use cases, because you can create your own character. You can create character of your AI agent. Then you can give him the tools, and Eliza already have a lot of tools already implemented, so you don't have to implement it again, like connection to the blockchain, some trading, some data analyzing, like from DEX screener or these like popular tools. So all these tools are already ready, and you can just use them and create your own AI agent. But as you can see, it's the code, so it's not for everyone. You need to understand a little bit. It's in TypeScript, just for the record. And there is another interesting tool. It's called Arc. It's called Rick, and it's from arc.fun, and they are creating framework in Rust, for example. So if you are not a fan of the TypeScript and you are a bigger fan of the Rust, there will be very similar framework like Eliza in the Rust, but it's still in progress, and it doesn't have so many tools like Eliza. Like Eliza is able to connect any LLM, basically. Is able to, has really a lot of plugins. They call it plugins, but you can think about it like tools. I call it tools, but we can call it plugins as well. Yeah, and this is, I think, a really nice picture to understand. But you need some development skills, not big skills, but to start some basic agent with Eliza. If you need something custom again, then you need to be able to develop it and have better
and
skills.
Can you actually use it also in like investment and trading as well, or?
Yeah, like definitely this is a good start, because you have everything. Like you got everything, you got all data, so you got already integration to the DEX screener or pump fund on blockchain, so you can get this data, but you have to develop like the processing of the data and how you will decide if buy, sell, depends on the use case.
Okay.
So this is the good start, definitely. This is good framework. This framework is great for some simple use cases. And if you need something like more complicated, this is good start that you basic stuff is built and you can continue on it.
Okay.
Mohammed asking if we will share the recording of this session.
Yeah, we
I
will.
guess so. Yeah, we will.
I think time is pressuring us a little bit. So do you have anything else on Eliza
back.
or?
Yeah, I'm going back to the Eliza. I think that's it for Eliza. Definitely, okay. I want to just mention again or highlight this is I think the biggest project and the most interesting. And they also working on Eliza v2, so they creating their own AI agents. So Dijon Spartan is about some sentiment analysis, trading strategy, automation, community engagement. Autonomous investor is again, very similar social trading intelligence layer that combines AI-driven reputation scoring, etc., etc. And they are preparing also agent marketplace, and it's basically a launchpad. And it's, I would say, it will be the same thing like virtuals, I would say. But this is in progress. Yeah, Eliza v2, it's not done yet. So this is just and I think it really you should if you are interested in AI agents, definitely follow Eliza and Eliza v2.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, David, for drawing these examples. I guess this naturally moves us on into our last section, so to say. And this is let's speak about the challenges in the future, right? So could you tell us a little bit more about that? Like what are the biggest challenges that developers face, for example, when building AI agents for crypto? How do you see, I guess, the AI agents evolve in the next few years? Your personal opinion, no investment advice, of course. And maybe something on top. If AI agents do you think they have any role in governments, for example, like governing? What I mean by that is like governing decentralized DAOs, etc. And last but not least, the thing that comes to my mind is maybe something on the security, actually. So if you see any big threats from a security standpoint, I think that would be all from my end in terms of what I would personally would love to know about you from you.
Okay. So I'll start from the beginning. So let's talk about challenges. Ensuring accurate decision in volatile markets. So yeah, AI agents in crypto needs to make very good decisions, especially in fast changing markets. And basically, if they get it wrong, users could lose money. So accuracy is crucial here. And I think it's connected with the managing data quality for decisions. The biggest issue right now when you're building AI agents are to have really good data, data quality should be really high. And when you, for example, I don't know, scraping some data from any source, doesn't matter, like Twitter or Telegram or Discord, a lot of data are not good. So I think right now when we're building something, the biggest challenge is to get really good data, because AI really needs a good data to be able to do good or right decisions. Then another interesting challenge could be complying with complex regulations. Let's say different countries have different rules for crypto, and AI agent must follow them to avoid some legal issues, right? So which can be tricky to manage. And some preventing market manipulation, some AI agents are able to create some bubbles, etc. I think the Truth Terminal showed that he was sharing the gold meme coin and people just were crazy in buying it. There is more use cases. I'll start with the third bullet points, like digital influencers. We talk about it a lot, influencers or KOLs. Definitely, that's the big use case, and I think it will not end. Like it will go maybe forever, because I don't know why people should do it, because AI agents can do it 24/7 and they have a lot of data, so why not? Like, and they can communicate with the community all the time. Traders, of course, there's a lot of applications for trades. Assistants, it makes perfect sense. You can imagine that you're gonna have AI agent that will take care of your emails. Maybe they can take care of your invoices. They can pay for you, like stuff, because blockchain is permissionless, right? So the blockchain and AI agents are perfect match. Each AI agent can simply create a wallet and can, do stuff, stuff on the blockchain, can buy something, sell something, pay for something. So that's another pretty interesting use case. I've already mentioned own clone. I'm pretty interested how this will go, because I believe it's possible. It can be pretty handy that you can have your own clones in the future. Some protection by AI agents, another thing. We actually building something similar right now, like protect you from anything. Let's example, you bought the token, and you cannot be up all the time. You cannot watch all news all the time, right? So the AI agent is able to do that. He can watch the news. He can see that, okay, Trump said something, and he owns this token, and the token probably go down. So he can protect you and sell before it goes down. For example, he can watching for the news, for the sentiment, and then sell before something bad happen with your assets. So this is mean by protection by AI agents. And also protection, we can talk about some security, some audits. I think they are pretty good, and I think in the future all the audits of the software will be done by the AI agents. And they'll act as character or assistants, creating digital economies, complex tasks, trading, asset management, making crypto more efficient. Yeah, I think this is the future. I think, like in the future, like 99% of the transaction on the blockchain will be done by AI agents. Actually, like all of them will be done by AI agent. You either will be communicating with the AI agent to buy it, or AI agent itself will be able to take care of your portfolio. Will trade. Will be looking for the best opportunities. And another thing is, I think like the AI agents basically will be our assistants, like with everything, with the crypto, and with the stuff outside of crypto as well. Yeah, maybe you saw some demos. I saw a demo yesterday that one AI agent was ordering. I think he was trying to book the hotel, and he was calling to another AI agent. Yeah. Yeah.
And
so
they actually,
I think
they changed it into different language, right?
Yeah. They recognize that they are both AI agents, so they don't have to speak, right? And that's another interesting topic that I think what is missing right now in the market is some standard, some protocol, for the AI agents, because AI agents don't need to talk with our like words.
Language.
They don't need to talk, and they don't need to use APIs, for example, how we communicate in the software right now. So I think we don't have right now any standard, some protocol for communicate between AI agents. I know there are some companies that are trying to do it, but we will see. We will create the main protocol for all of them. So that's another interesting use case, what you guys can think of and you can try to build.
All right.
And I think we just somehow cover everything, or anything else on your mind.
I think not, but I mean, we're running short of time. I mean, we're actually running over at this point, but so we have to make the Q&A section a little bit short. But I do see 2 questions, guys. If you have any other questions, then please do write them up, and we'll just pick a couple of those. Right now, there's a question asking if there's any AI agent or what is the best AI agent for automated technical analysis of crypto or any other asset class, if you know about anything like that. So remember, the squiggles that I do with you all the time. And so is there automated OS sitting somewhere doing this already?
I think like for some analysis of the crypto, I think you can try Nansen, for example. Like there are another AI tools, like they are gathering data and they are trying to find something in those data. And I think the biggest ones are Nansen and Kaito.
Okay.
Yeah. And another question I can see that if someone can run the Eliza without coding background, I think yes. Like there are really good tutorials on the YouTube. You will have to clone the repo and like.
Can ChatGPT do it for you potentially if you have no coding experience?
I think it can be a good assistant that he will tell you everything what you need to do, and you will be able to also. Definitely try to work with ChatGPT, and I think you don't need to code a lot. You it's really simple to start the Eliza with some basic functionality that is already done, because it has a lot of plugins, like I mentioned before. But if you want to create some plugin that is not done yet, then you have to develop. Then you have to have coding skills, of course. So it depends. For various notification. Like definitely, if you would like to some notification on Telegram is definitely integrated. I know also WhatsApp is integrated there. So for example, some notification to Telegram would be definitely possible. And you can also connect it to blockchain and monitor some data.
Okay.
And what minimum coding language basic you need to have? For Eliza, you need to know TypeScript. Eliza is in the TypeScript.
I see another question which is saying if you can link your wallets with the AI agents and it actually trades. I guess that's the short answer, right? That's kind of the whole. That's kind of the whole point of those AI agents.
It can definitely. Like this is about like there is a lot of projects that are working on it, and they are definitely this is AI agent. This is one of the use cases that are perfect for it. They look for the all news or all the sentiment, and they can do definitely take profit or stop loss. Definitely.
I remember those days when I had to wake up at 3 a.m. because Korea was waking up. To check everything. So no longer I can finally rest a little bit. That's good news.
Definitely. Right now you can sleep all day long. And
that's what I plan to do. That's definitely what I plan to do. So we have a couple. So let's we have two more, and let's just go with these, and then we will probably wrap it up. If you can recommend any relevant AI agent books. Any relevant AI agent books meaning like physical books. I'm probably not sure if there's any literature on it.
To be honest, I would recommend the internet. Like just Google it. Actually, it's more efficient. Actually, I think like the books are usually there's a lot of stuff what you don't need to know, and in my opinion, it's better to learn from the internet. There is a lot of great articles, and there is a lot of like great teachers on the YouTube about AI. So definitely do this. I think it's more efficient. Definitely, you will learn it quicker, faster.
Books can be also quite outdated usually as well. You can see it also in financial trading and everything else. Like those books are everything that they're using is pretty much outdated at this point. So which is the best AI agent that you know for AI managed funds?
I think like the best. I think like the best AI agent for managing funds has to be created.
Okay.
So it's not. I don't think I can recommend any. Like this is some pretty interesting use case if you want to do something first and do something what really matters and which will work really good. Then there is still space for it. Like there is a lot of opportunities in this space because it's quite new. people are developing, and AI agent that is good for some funds that you would have funds, and AI agent would take care of it autonomously. I think there is none like that is really good, but the use case is there. Like it's definitely possible to do it. We did some POC actually. It's possible, but you have to fine tune it. Like you have to play with it, and it's not so simple, but definitely it's possible. And we are waiting for the tool that will be the best right now, or we will build it.
Yeah, hopefully we will be the one build it.
Yeah,
which is right now what we're kind of looking into, right? So so thank you very much, David, for your time. I think we'll wrap it up here. If you can maybe just skip to this last slide where we have the QR codes. Guys, thank you for joining. We really do appreciate it. David, thank you for your time. If you do have any questions, then those are the QR codes to my Telegram and my colleague's Telegram. Personally, right now, I am in Denver. So if you guys want to catch up, then pop me a message. And also because of that, I do have a slightly busy schedule ahead. So if you have any other questions, then my colleague Patrick, whose QR code is also on the slides, will be definitely of great help if you do have anything to follow up with. If you want to build it, speak to us. Well, you know what we do. We are definitely interested in that, and or be it just any other basic questions that you might have, we're happy to help. I mean, we're in it all together and for the long run. So we're all gonna make it, right? So Wagmi guys, thank you very much for joining. I'll turn off my camera now and everything, and we'll leave the QR codes for a little bit, and then we'll end the stream there. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys.